Alright, hello and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. How's it going? Alright, we're going to do a whip and chat with Diamond Art Club's So Many Books, So Little Time by Randall Spangler. Okay, Dragling's hanging out. We're about around here, near the edge of the cat's tail, kind of like. Mr. Tuxedo. Yeah, Mr. Tuxedo. Okay, square drill, 22 inches by 43 inches, 56 centimeters by 109 centimeters. 53 colors, including two ABs, which stands for Aurora Borealis, and they're an iridescent coated type of drill that sparkles a little brighter than that of regular drills. Anything under color code or DMC code 150 is considered an AB from Diamond Art Club. Alright, how's it going? Hopefully I had a great weekend. I basically worked, so yeah. Alright, so I'll just put that cue card over here. There we go. Alright, so 640. Okay, so that almost the rest of the cat's tail minus the tip. Books in the background, purple book, green book over here. So yeah, pretty straightforward kind of situation here. Okay, so right facing kind of arrow, less than symbol maybe. Do I have that right? 640. Okay. Hopefully your crafting and other endeavors are going well. Yeah, it's just this darker color here, the 640. Alright, so just do a staircase or two of this 640 here. Alright, move that cover plastic up a bit. Okay, there we go. Alright. Pretty chill day. I grabbed one of those Burger King crowns on my way out. I had a receipt for a free Whopper. Like I did a survey and all that. So yeah, I do that every once in a while. So yep, I grabbed a Burger King crown. Remember how I mentioned that was like, I thought that was just in the commercials for Burger King. I just saw the people like wearing the crowns. I just grabbed one on my way out. Gave it to my cat, Axel, and he just looked at me funny. It's like, what the heck is this? So, see what he does with it. And I just kind of left it on a stool. He likes groundhogging up upon. No, if it gets mangled or whatever, that's what it is. But kind of cool. Kind of like a Happy Meal toy at McDonald's. Like, nice little kind of, hey, here's something cool. Hey, you ate here, so like, here's a cool piece of the restaurant or piece of the franchise. Yeah. I think for like McDonald's, there's like jackets and stuff that I could probably get management to order, but I'd probably have to pay for it or something. Like, I wear hoodies all the time. Like, so a McDonald's hoodie would be kind of cool. Since I work there. I don't work at Burger King, but yeah. I don't know. The crown is just so cool. It's their logo. It's their marketing. Burger King. There you go. Makes sense. Their mascot kind of creeps me out, but yeah, the crown's cool. Guy in like a paper mache kind of looking costume. Maybe that's like what makes it like kind of creepy, like King. But yeah, it's alright. It's really good branding, so spot on. Burger King, so oh, bug me too much. McDonald's, the golden arches, like once you see those, oh, McDonald's. Just yeah. Dunkin' Donuts purple and orange logo. So, yeah, probably know it's like Dunkin' Donuts right away. They might have changed their logo over the years, but yeah. Canadian Tire. It's basically an equilateral triangle, I think. Upside down red triangle and then a green maple leaf. That's Canadian Tire. Might not be too familiar in the US or the UK, etc. Yeah. Logos, yeah. Pepsi's, I think, reverted back to their classic logo by the looks of it. Kind of looks retro. So, it's good. Yeah, I think logos have been changed, kind of gone retro recently. Just for a nostalgia factor, I suppose. Sounds accurate, doesn't it? Well, that's pretty cool. As long as they get their marketing nailed. Like, as long as it's still recognizable to people. So if you totally rebrand and people don't know what the restaurant is anymore, or service, or business, kind of in trouble. Yeah, marketing and branding. It's just that good first impression, like that. Oh, it's like, hey, there's a McDonald's here. Hey, let's go eat there. Like, could just spur on a knee-jerk kind of reaction. It's like, hey, need something quick to eat, or need a meal for the family, etc., etc. Or, hey, I need a new pair of jeans, so Gap or whatever. I just usually go to Walmart just to get like a pair of jeans. Like, yeah, there was like a conversation on TikTok about, there's like a video depicting theoretically a young kid getting picked on because he had Walmart shoes on. But yeah, the kid has a single mother. That was kind of the scenario. Yeah, it was kind of like a portrayal of probably a scenario of a kid getting picked on because of the shoes he was wearing. That a single mother had to work for to get for him to wear. Yeah. Why are we making fun of people that are wearing cheaper shoes than that of Nike or Adidas? Yeah, it's a luxury to wear Nikes or Adidas, but paying like $200 or something dollars, I don't know the ballpark for branded shoes like that. Not that Nike or Adidas shoes are terrible by any means. I'm not going to thrash on how much a pair of shoes are, but you are protecting your feet from various terrain, or you're running or you're exercising. So yeah, you're protecting your feet. And there's probably orthopedic kind of needs. People might have something wrong with their feet and they need specific support, insoles or whatever, to stabilize their foot or prevent them from injuring themselves. So maybe those higher end shoes keep that in mind, and that's what people are comfortable in. So, but yeah, picking on somebody that just wears like Walmart type shoes, they're like $20 or something. And yeah, I just like a pair of shoes that I can just slip on and off. Yeah, just point A, point B. Like, if they wear out, they wear out. I haven't spent like hundreds of dollars on a pair of shoes. Not everybody can just go and just get a pair of Nikes or Jordans, etc., etc. It's a style thing. It may be a collecting thing. Yeah, nothing wrong there. It's a hobby, and people just love those shoes. They're comfortable in them. They feel good wearing them. Sure, but yeah, knocking somebody else down that can't afford like just basic footwear that serves its purpose. It's just, yeah, not right. Not nice at all. So that reenactment on TikTok was relatable. I'd go to Walmart and just order a specific, or grab a pair of 32 by 32 jeans. Blue jeans. I wear blue jeans all the time and a t-shirt. And if it's the weather's a little nippier, maybe a coat and a hoodie underneath, like a couple layers. Like, I have a big bulky winter coat for when we actually have winter up here in Canada, but yeah, I want to be comfortable, but I'm really one who doesn't like wearing winter boots, but there have been times where I begrudgingly put a pair of winter boots on. They just seem annoying to put on and take off. I kind of pre-tie, like, so I can slide my foot in and out. If I have to like sit down to put the boots on, sure. But yeah, sometimes winter boots, the laces are extra long and then they're flopping all over the place, and you could just get a face plant if you're in a certain situation or step on the laces. So you kind of have to like double tie the winter boots. That bugs me, considering it's just like a seasonal kind of footwear. They'll probably last me a couple of years. I really don't buy winter boots as often as I would running shoes, for example. So, yeah, if I have to get a new pair of dress shoes, yeah, sure. Spend a few more bucks, like spend $100 or something on dress shoes. Okay, those will last me quite a while. So yeah, that's a little different. Like with a tuxedo or a suit, or if you have to dress formally, you can't just go to like church or a funeral home or somebody's wedding wearing running shoes. Maybe there's a scenario where some sort of wedding where it's just kind of dressed down, but I don't see that too much. Well, it all depends on the wedding too, like the whole idea of the wedding. I think a wedding or something like that you should look presentable and respectable. They're all couples getting married. So, I don't know. Just seems kind of weird to be wearing like a skull and crossbones gothic t-shirt that has holes in it and frayed jeans and all that to like a wedding or a funeral or something like that. Yeah, dress formal every once in a while. Have something nice. But that it portrays respect too, depending on what event you're at. It just screams I don't care if you're like wearing just basic relaxed clothing to like a fancy event or a funeral or something. Even a visitation, like just look presentable for that block of time. You can change right after. It's just that first impression kind of thing. That's very important. Would you go to a job interview looking rough? It all depends on the job too, but well, I really shouldn't say that. You should look presentable for a job interview because it just gives you that impression. Hey, that you're all neat and orderly. You made a commitment to be at least at the job interview, and you look presentable, respectable. Yeah, just that first impression, that's basically what it is. It's like people see you in that like block of time, a few seconds to like a minute initially. And then, yeah, there's always probably going to be that subconscious judgment of somebody. I think we all do it, like, just naturally. It's like, oh, that person looks really sharp. They're probably well off or something. Yeah, something like that. But you don't have to be well off to look half decent for those kind of scenarios or events, fancy events. Yeah, just do what is comfortable for you, affordability wise and stuff. Sure, if you have to go to like a thrift store to get dressier clothing, hey, that's fine. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. What counts is that you look presentable in that block of time and you have that formal wear for a future event. Yeah, don't be ashamed if you can't afford like a fancy shirt from like a fancy store, upscale store. I'm sure there will be like always formal wear somewhere in a thrift store or something. Doesn't matter, it was still donated and it's still formal wear. Like, I don't think it has to be Louis Vuitton or from like Moores or whatever. Like, don't have to like always be under the assumption that you have to go to like a fancy formal dressy place, to clothing store to get that kind of stuff. No. Yeah, don't put yourself through that. Get what you can afford. Yeah. Nikes and Adidas shoes, dress shirts, they can stain and tear and wear out, and the soles can just break open or whatever. Like, everything is destined to deteriorate. Like, rip and tear and fray. Slowly start to disintegrate. It's just the natural order of things. Just like a tree. It comes from a seed, etc. It grows, it thrives, it develops bark and branches. If it's deciduous, the trees will fall off, or the leaves will fall off and grow back again throughout the seasons, etc. And then if the tree gets sick, some sort of insect infestation, or burns in the forest fire, it dies and then decomposes. And if there were any seeds on that original tree before it died, they might have spread and the cycle begins again. So we're born, exist, and then we die. Cyclical. Happening like every few seconds. Somebody's born and somebody dies. That's the circle of life here. And get all the Disney merch, because here comes the Lion King. So, yeah. But, you know. Yeah, don't think any less of yourself just because you have to go to a thrift store or Walmart to have clothes on your back. Like, it's a blessing to have clothes on your back, safe water to drink, a roof over your head, etc. Like, a vast majority of people may take that for granted, but there's like a fire or something, you get into a car accident, I don't know, something bad happens or unfortunate, which I don't hope for anybody, but if your life can turn around in like seconds, milliseconds, just takes somebody else's action or a loose footing, etc., for your whole life to turn around. So, and that can be the same in reverse. If stuff's not going so good, it can just take one small thing to start turning stuff around. So, all depends on how you look at stuff. So yeah, we shouldn't be like devaluing anybody just because of where they buy their shoes or what clothes they wear. Or, yeah, just what the heck. It's just not helping anybody. And yeah, treat somebody else like trash. It's like I don't know if anybody believes in karma, but yeah, karma can wait. You're cruel to somebody eventually, when you don't expect it. It just reacts eventually. It plays out. Cause and effect, I guess. I may have talked about this before. Yeah, you close the door in front of somebody's face when you're leaving a store or something. It can happen by accident. The person just suddenly comes up behind you, but one example. And you injure yourself at work later or something. I don't know if karma like goes that fast, but yeah, karma might be something that somebody's just like, yeah, whatever. True. Yeah, but I kind of believe in it. Like, I'm not throwing salt over my shoulder and telling my black cat not to walk under a ladder, but yeah. I think that's superstition, not karma. That maybe bad things can happen for a good reason too. It can prevent a more serious accident or an injury. I don't know. It varies. You just never know these days. Just stuff does happen for a reason, though. I can believe that. So, yeah, I'm no saint either. I made those mistakes. Yeah, I've accidentally closed the door on somebody that was right behind me. They just suddenly appeared. That happens to a lot of people. But yeah, then there's just like the total knowing that somebody's behind you, but it's like you just close the door anyway or whatever. Yeah, sometimes you're just in your own little world and it's just it's like, oh, you were behind me. Oh, my bad. It's like, oops, sorry. I hold the door for somebody else. Yeah, I held the door open for somebody at Burger King like the week before. That didn't happen today, but I had like a free Whopper coupon thing for a survey I did. I had to buy a drink and fries to make it a meal kind of thing, but it was $5. So anyway, somebody had ordered takeout. They had a tray full of drinks and they had their food in takeout bag. She was on her way out. I was waiting for my order, so I'm like, hey, I'll get the door for you, to at least get her out of the restaurant, but she still had to put the stuff in her car. But yeah, just stuff like that. It's like, I know she could have just like used her hip to open the door, but it's just, I was there, so just easier to walk over to the set of doors and just guide her through to get her out of the restaurant. So I don't know, just like react. Just makes stuff so much easier. Yeah, probably stressful enough to order all that food. And those takeout drink holder trays aren't super strong. Like, once they get wet, you're in trouble. Like, if a drink spills or something, yeah, the cardboard's going to get a little more flexible than it should be. And you're going to have a drink spill. But and then there's all that wasted pop stuff. Yeah, I do it at McDonald's too. If somebody has like a holding food, yeah, it's just like a knee-jerk reaction for me. It's like, hey, your hands are full. My hands get full a lot of the time when I'm coming home from work, or yeah, I get a couple coffees. Get a coffee for my dad and I. Yeah, my hands are full when I have to open the front door of the house to get in, because we always lock the door. Duh. We just lock everything. Lock my car every time. Lock the van every time, even though it's in the driveway. Don't care. Just lock it. Lock your vehicle. Lock your house when you're leaving. I don't know what's with this. Just leave the door unlocked. Well, it'll be fine. Trust everybody in my neighborhood. I don't live in a neighborhood. I just live on like highway, but still, it takes just mere seconds for somebody to mess with your stuff if they have access. Get that giddy feeling of, ooh, GTA. Ooh, happy steal everything time that's not nailed down. Yeah, it's just, it's that opportunity was there. So yoink. Seems to happen way too much lately. People's cars getting stolen. Certain models, and then they're being sold overseas or something. I don't know how like a small number of cars just suddenly getting smuggled over the border isn't noticeable, but I don't know. I can tell you. I don't know the context, but I've seen it on the news a couple times, like Toronto news kind of. It's like, what the heck? It's a way to earn money, I guess, but not the most plausible or smart way. Sounds of it. But anyway, you're watching Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. Welcome to the rant channel. Kind of went off, but hey, branding. Burger King crown for my cat. Yeah. So you've been watching Echoes Color. Down below in the description, I put the main website links for Conquer and Pacer, just two fitness incentive kind of sites. Get real, earn real physical medals delivered to your house, completing virtual challenges. Yeah, I'm not affiliated or partnered, nor do I have a discount code or anything. I won't earn any money if you go click on the website links. No, it's all good. It's just there for the giggles if you're curious. Anything related to the channel, Echoes Color here, will just be posted on YouTube. Any updates, I'll just make a post. And you can go to @Echoes of Color to find my channel page. I think that's how it works. Yeah, to get updates of completed sections and kind of a walkthrough of how this canvas is going. So anyway, take care with your crafting endeavors. All the best, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.